Note to self. I thought I owed it to you and me to let you know why it's no longer cool that we hang out and smoke and drink. To be perfectly honest, Salem's, Newports, and Benson and Hedges were placing a wedge between us. Besides, I needed some space to clear my head and breathe a breath of fresh air. Back in the day, Johnny, Jack, and Jim were thick as thieves, and like any good friend, they sat on a shelf and hung out with me day in and day out, and often crashed and spent the night. But Bacardi, Naughty Head, and Tanqueray would always run out on me long before midnight and leave me staring at the random sequence of numbers stamped on the bottle's bottom. They'd leave me exhausted and with a terrible taste and headache, wondering where they were and why they abandoned me. And don't get me started on all the bull that Mickey and his big mouth spouts and all his malted buds. Colt 45 in particular has left me feeling pistol whipped a time or two. And all the fruit of the vine, the grapes of wrath as I called them, fermented and finely aged wine all go straight to my head. Sometimes I think they were all using me for my money. When the money was gone a week before payday, they were nowhere to be found. They'd stop coming around. I'd have to visit them at a friend's house, but it just wasn't the same. They treated me like a stranger. Then on payday, there they were. By the time I got home, all dressed up and filled to the rim. But again, they slipped quietly away and disappeared by 9 p.m. Yet again, Johnny, Jack, and Jim sat quietly and listened as I commiserated my plight. They kept me company, but in those quiet moments, I wanted noise to distract all the white space around me. It was the absence of noise that allowed me to hear the thundering whisper of my Savior. Here I am, arms wide open. I never left, and I will never leave or forsake you. To God be all glory.